right, welcome to another episode of Media Monday. My name is Lene. I listened to a couple of projects within the last couple of weeks. Some really caught my eye, others not so much. So let's get into this video. I'm going to start with the projects that I didn't really resonate with first. So the first one I'm going to talk about is Jack Boys 2 by Jack Boys. You know, yeah, this is kind of bad. I say a new Jack Boy album, but it's really more like a Whack Boy album. Right. So this is beyond mediocre, and that's really disappointing because I feel like the first Jack Boy project was like life changing, life altering, if I might add. Yeah, and there's no songs on this that really stand out to me. It seems like they truly disregarded quality entirely. The only song I kind of vibe to was Dumbo. It's nothing crazy, but it's definitely something I would jam out to at the gym. And unfortunately, I really think this is a mutual feeling for most people that listen to it. So, yeah, that's saying something. If they dare attempt to make a Jack Boys 3, they get their heads in the game because this wasn't it. This was not it. This was not it. Yeah, but definitely check it out and form your own opinion. The next project I'm going to talk about is called Creeping on a Come Up by Bone Thugs and Harmony. I definitely heard some of their songs growing up, and the song that I recognized off of this album instantly was Thuggish Ruggish Bone. The reason I even came around to listening to this is because I was watching John Mulaney's talk show, and he has this bit where he really wants Bone Thugs and Harmony to close the show out in the last episode, not understanding if this is a true like fan behavior, I guess, or if this is just all a part of the bit. But his eagerness and excitement to have him onto the show intrigued me, so I checked them out. I was really shocked when I discovered that they're from Ohio because they give off like heavy West Coast vibes, like with the production sounds very West Coast. It's so funny. I feel like when these guys came out, like this is a 30-year-old project. I feel like when they came out, they were like, "Oh, these dudes are weird." Because like, what are they doing? I mean, the second song on the project is what is it? Mr. Ouija. There's no music. It's just a cappella. It's a little eerie. It's a little weird, but I admire their weirdness. They give off light skinned thug energy, which I don't think anyone's ever said ever about anyone. That's what they give. And I know they have a lot of other bangers, so I'm going to check out some of their other stuff. Yeah, but I enjoyed listening to it. It was a different pace than the new stuff coming out now or the commercial stuff. So yeah, check out Creeping on a Come Up by Bone Thugs and Harmony. The next project I'm going to talk about is Enoch by Gold Link. I think as a collective, Crew is one of the best songs ever.
I see money all around me. I'm looking things.
I forgot the words, but you guys know the song. Yeah, I think Gold Link is very talented. Even off of that album that Crew is on, a lot of bangers. Like, just he's different. He's really different. I think he rubbed a lot of people the wrong way when Mac Miller had passed, and he just said a couple out of pocket things that he didn't really need to say. And I don't agree with any of that nonsense or behavior, but I'm gonna focus on the music for right now. Off rip, I could tell he was in his house music bag. House music has to be one of the easiest genres to vibe to, in my opinion. He didn't really catch my attention until the 7th song, and I heard Red String. And then I was like, whoa, okay, we're on a ride for real now. And I truly felt like there was no skips from that song all the way to the last song, African. It kind of sounds like something from the early 2000s, like rap era, something that I could see Nelly on. And I never heard of Paco Panama, but boy, he slid. He was sliding. His cadence is really amazing. I think GoldLink continues to show why he's so special. Yeah, so the two songs that really stood out to me are Red String and African. There are a couple other songs that I really liked as well, but those are the two that I'm like, whoa, let me turn my ears up, you know? Yeah, so check out Enosh by GoldLink. The next project I'm going to talk about is Rocket by Dominic Fike. I love Dominic Fike. I'm so disappointed that his first project did not pop off. I feel like he has a vulnerability as a male artist that is very captivating and very beautiful to see. I just hate how he's not really taken that serious. Like, he's extremely talented, and I maybe it's because when his career started off, he was getting industry plant allegations, which I don't know whether that is the case or not. Like, I feel like he is genuinely talented. Yeah, I just appreciate his honesty in all of his music. When I first started Rocket, I was not feeling it truly, but once I heard $500 Fine, I was like, oh, there he is. There's the Dom I love so much. A couple other songs that stood out to me are Great Pretender. And Quite the Opposite. I didn't go to your birthday party. And we go with everybody. Because I was afraid to be seen on the stage. It was quite the opposite. Check out Rocket by Dominic Fike. The last project I'm going to talk about today, Destin Conrad. Whimsy by Destin Conrad. I'm happy to have another Destin project so soon. I raved about Love on Digital, if you watched that episode of Media Monday, and I still think very highly of it. With Whimsy, he goes down this alternative jazz sound that works so well with his voice, and it really shows the range that he has. More music I hear by him, I feel like he's gonna make something timeless, like something like Blonde by Frank Ocean, and that is a bold statement because that's my favorite. I don't want to say that. Hold on. No, I'm gonna say it. That's probably my favorite album ever, Blonde. Yeah, I see that in Destin. He completely immerses into the jazz of it all, and it feels effortless. And I love that it came out at the beginning of September. It is like this perfect album for the fall weather change. A couple of songs that stood out to me are Wash You Away, Love, Bed-Stuy, and A Lonely Detective. A Lonely Detective is an experience. I need a music video for it. Seriously, the way that both of them are going back and forth on the song, like towards the end. Ooh, it's butter. It's literally butter. It's so good. It's so good. Yeah, I really enjoyed this project. I can't wait to hear more from Destin. And mark my words, I really feel like he's gonna make something truly timeless. Like, y'all just wait and see. I was here first, all right? All right. So that's the end of this week's episode of Media Monday. I didn't listen to that many projects that really resonated with me. I think it's pretty clear the ones that like truly captivated me, but I enjoy making these videos. I really appreciate anyone that takes the time out of their day to watch it. So please don't stop doing that, please. But yeah, thank you. And I hope to see you guys in the next episode of Media Monday.